Hi friends, this is also going to be a rambly video, but it's going to be a fun one. It's going to be a fun one. I had a large Charlie cold foam, and I haven't eaten anything except Funyuns since, no, that's not true. I had 2 York peppermint patties as well, since about 6:30 in the morning. I'm going to put the coffee down here. Also, I don't love that I know who Charlie D'Amelio is, and no shade to her. She's super cute, adorable. But too much time in my life has been spent on TikTok, so I have pretty much cut it out. I watch TikToks because they show up on people's stories on Facebook. And that's about all the TikTok I take in, because that really declines your mental health. Nobody wants to say that. That's the truth. It does. It 100% does. Okay, so I have to preface this video by stating that, okay, how can I word this carefully? I feel like I have to word these carefully. So we all know that there are people in this world that purchase things for a certain price and then resell those things for a slightly higher price to make a profit. Or there are people in this world who work for cosmetic companies or whatever companies, and they get free things from those companies, and then they sell those free things. I have to preface this because I don't condone doing that. I don't think you should do that. I think that that can get very shady. But the reality is, we all know people do it. We know that it exists, because how many times have you seen a limited edition release end up on eBay or Poshmark or Mecari for double the price of what it costs when it first came out, and you'll see that person selling several of them? That is actually not supposed to be a thing that you can do. I'm going to assume that the majority of the things that I have purchased, I cannot state that it is a fact, but I'm going to heavily assume that the majority of the things that I have makeup thrifted have been something like that. Don't do that. And like I said, I cannot actually state 100% certain that that is what is happening. But as somebody who worked for Estee Lauder, well, I know what gratis looks like. I know the brands that Estee Lauder is the parent company to. I know what gratis looks like, and it's kind of like a YouTuber, really popular YouTuber, selling their PR. It's not cool. It's not cool. But I have absolutely reaped the benefits, because I'm a sucker who does not want to pay full price for things that I don't have to pay full price for, and that's why we thrift. It's a stick it to the man. I've worked for corporations pretty much my entire working life since I was 16. Never worked for a local company, but sometimes it feels good to just give them the boot and not give the brands our money. So I makeup thrift, and I'm going to show you my makeup thrifting chronicles. Also, this is not a haul video, but if you ever see a makeup chronicles or a makeup thrifting chronicles video in the future, it's a haul video. I'm showing you all of the things that I have found makeup thrifting because I think it's cool. I think it's really cool. I love makeup thrifting. It is so fun. Another thing I will say, you have to be careful when you're purchasing things. I don't buy like used lip products. Gross. No, there is no lip product in this. Not a one. I'm a little weird about that. 2, even if somebody states that makeup has been unused, always sanitize it when you get it. If you have any reaction at all, throw it away. Or contact Mecari or Poshmark, obviously, especially if they told you it was unused and you find that it was, because that's problematic. Whatever. 3, I have been scammed one time. I am very well versed in knowing what fake MAC products look like. I've been buying MAC for many, many years. So I know immediately if I get something in the mail and it is fake. I have accidentally purchased 2 fake MAC blushes in a bundle together. I contacted Mecari immediately because I always ask the person, is this authentic? If they do not state that something is authentic, you always ask in a message so that you have proof that they told you yes. Always do that. That just covers all of your bases. That way, if you get it and it is not a real product, then you have proof that they lied to you. So that happened to me. I got my money back and that person deleted their account. So that's one less person trying to scam people on the internet. Happens all the time. People scam people all the time. It's not a cool thing to do. We don't condone that behavior, and we get our money back when that happens. So now that all of the not so fun stuff is out of the way, I'm going to show you the fun stuff. We're going to start with something that I love doing, and that is getting my Essie nail polishes on eBay. Love getting my Essie nail polishes on eBay. These are just 2 that I picked out to show you because I have gotten several, but I always find them for anywhere like $3 to $5. 5 would be like my cutoff because otherwise I could just get them with coupons at a store, whatever. It's super fun though to give. I really enjoy it. Like if I'm gonna shop, giving my money to a singular person versus a corporation. I prefer that. That's not to say I don't shop at corporations. I do. I'm a consumer. I consume things. That is what I do. I like beauty. But anyway, Essie nail polishes, hands down, one of my favorite things to hunt for, especially like old collections. Now I have seen bottles for $100 and that is insane to me. No thank you. This is an OPI nail polish from the very first Hello Kitty collection that they did. And this is my backup bottle because this is my absolute favorite orange nail polish that exists. It's the only one that doesn't wash me out. So I have 2 of them. And then my absolute favorite thing to hunt for are MAC nail polishes. MAC nail polishes have been discontinued. So luckily, unless they were really coveted colors, I always find them for from anywhere for $5 to $12. I would not pay more than $12 for them. That's just, I have cutoffs. I have things that I'm willing to pay and things that I am not willing to pay. $12, that's it. That's all I would ever pay for any nail polish in existence. So I have found Girl Trouble. That's a great color. Saint Germain, which is on my fingies right now. Accessorize. Absolutely beautiful color. It's a beautiful color, but that like long flaky glitter, This one is Snob. This looks nothing like Snob, by the way. This is what the nail polish should look like, but I think it's weird that MAC called this Snob when Snob is a very bright pink. Makes no sense. This is Coffee Break. This is a great taupe. And Mean and Green. I love putting this over black nail polish. It looks like a beetle. It's super cool. Of course, a lot of brands make this, but I wanted the MAC one, so I got it. All right, something I will not show you is the sheer amount of MAC single eyeshadows that I have gotten. MAC quads. I have one, like this palette right here. This is the Solar ×9. This is limited edition ×9 palette, and I found somebody selling it for like 15 bucks. Super cool, love that. But the sheer amount of single eyeshadows that I found is unreal. At least half of my collection, at least half of it, from old collections, things people bought and never used, whatever. I love it. My cutoff for that, I don't know why I'm telling you this, but my cutoff for that is like, I don't think I would ever pay more than what a MAC eyeshadow is being sold for now, because it is still old makeup. Even if it hasn't been touched, still old makeup. You gotta have your priorities. It's okay to have priorities. Anyway, I will say though, I have a couple little fun eyeshadows that I have gotten. MAC Tan Pigment. I found this for 10 bucks with another eyeshadow, which is really cool. This is one of my favorite things. This is very coveted. This is Guilt by Association Mineralized eyeshadow. I was very excited when I found this. And then I have gotten 2 pigment stacks. Crushed Metallic Pigments, I think these were called. I'm pretty sure both of these came from the Vera Bradley collection, if I remember correctly. But I found both of these in a bundle together, and this was a wonderful, wonderful find, because these are not easy to come by. Not at all. I love pigments because they last forever. You'll also notice that I like baked products, mineral products, because baked products, mineral products don't tend to expire. Bare Minerals actually will tell you that their mineral eyeshadows literally like don't, because they're minerals. They don't have like a bunch of fillers and whatever in them, so those are like the best things to look for, just so you're aware. Speaking of, I have several MAC MSFs. The only ones that I have gotten from MAC themselves has been Lightscapade and Soft and Gentle, but I also have an extra Soft and Gentle and all of these that I have thrifted. So just quickly, I'll tell you. Let's see. This one is Glissade. I don't know. It's pretty. I think this one's Petticoat. Yep. Petticoat. Classic. Love it. This guy is Northern Light. This is a great blush topper. This one is Perfect Topping. I remember this one was really popular. By Candlelight. This one was very hard to find. I will be honest. It took a while. It took a while to find one that was still in its box anyway. It's so pretty. It's everything that I was hoping it would be. You have to realize whenever MAC was like super popular, I was very poor. I was very poor. It was unfortunate. So now I'm living my teenage dream, as Katy Perry would say. This is So Ceylon. This is a great mineralized bronzer color. It's got a little bit of glitter in it. It taps away. It's no problem. I actually have it on today over my MAC bronzer. Oh my god. Listen. You know how I am, guys. This is what I do. I get off topic. So this morning, I repressed my MAC bronzer and immediately dropped it. Immediately dropped it. Right after I pressed it. Just boop. I dry pressed stuff. And I clearly didn't do a very good job on that one. Everything else I've dry pressed has been fine, but no, not my bronzer that has been kicking it with me for 6 long years. All right. This is something fun. Oh, I didn't tell you. What I consider makeup thrifting. Yes, I did. I said no corporations. Like, I kind of thrift at TJ Maxx. Like, TJ Maxx is like a corporative thrift store. That's what it is. But I didn't count TJ Maxx. I have found many good deals at TJ Maxx as well. So if I'm going to recommend any corporation, that would be the one. This is the very first purchase, makeup-wise, that I ever got off of Poshmark. So this is very near and dear to my heart. This is Bobbi Brown Golden Mink. No, Golden Pink. Golden Mink is a Tom Ford quad. We'll get to that. Clearly, I've loved this very much. This is the base that is actually under my eyeshadow today, and I love it. But it needs to go because I've had it for too long. Too long. What's another good thing? These were a really good find. These are Clinique quads. These are two of the more popular ones. Not that Clinique is... I mean, Clinique is popular for like the everyday consumer, but I don't hear many people on YouTube talk about it, which is sad because they make great products. This one's like the natural eye quad. This is the pink chocolate. This one's the one. Got both of these for $8 together. Great deal. Box and everything. And the seller, she gave me free goodies, which was insane. Like, I already got a great deal. She sent me samples. She packaged things great. I remember these things. These things are important. If you're going to sell on Poshmark and Mecari, do nice things like that for people because it's nice. I don't know. It gets you a high rating and it makes people's day. This guy, this is in the only haul video, the only technical haul video that is currently on my channel, and this is the Balm of Your Hands palette. I got this because the Balm was doing 50% off on their website, and I really wanted to repurchase this bronzer, this blush, and the highlighter. They were all sold out. I think the Balm is probably going out of business. If I had to guess, just a guess. They got taken out of Kohl's, they got taken out of Walgreens. Their website is constantly doing 50% off. I'm just context clues. Anyway, I got this palette for $13. which I think is fantastic because I will never use up the full size. I did in the past. Now my makeup collection is much bigger. So this is great for me. I love it. Haven't used it once since I bought it. That's the truth. Another great thing to look for when you are makeup thrifting is Pat McGrath. Obviously, the old palettes that are discontinued are going to be on Mecari, and sometimes you'll find somebody that maybe got one of these as a gift and needed to pay their rent. So I give them money to pay their rent, and I reap the benefits of it. Anyway, all right, another really good. This is where it really gets good. Tom Ford. All of this I have gotten for, okay, this right here is $127 bronzer. I have the small version of this. This is Gold Dust bronzer, by the way. I have the small version of this, which I actually purchased on Beautylish full price. I ended up finding this one for 40 bucks. Do you know how stupid I feel for buying the other one? Because let me show you the size difference. We're gonna play that game. We're gonna play that game. I paid $76 for this and $40 for this. They're the same bronzer. Look at that. Anyway, moving on. Moving on. It's one of my best finds. Absolutely one of my best finds. And then I have 8 Tom Ford quads. Only one have I ever paid full price for, and I regret it. I regret doing that. All of the rest of these I've gotten on Mecari. And all for under 50 bucks, by the way. This one is Coco Mirage, of course. I have Daydream. I'm not showing the inside. I don't know. Seductive Rose. Nude Dip. Titanium Smoke, which has been discontinued. And Golden Mink. Coco Mirage has also been discontinued, and this one is Orchid Haze, which I think also has been discontinued. If you care at all, I kind of want to do a ranking my Tom Ford quads, because I know people, like, everybody has, like, anybody who loves beauty has, like, their wish list of luxury products, and I'm, like, positive that everybody who has a wish list of luxury products has a Tom Ford quad on there somewhere. So I would really like to do a ranking my Tom Ford quads. Even though a couple of them are discontinued, I've told you now the secret, that you don't have to pay full price for them. You don't. You just don't. So I really want to do that video. Let me know in the comments if that's something you guys would be interested in. If you're not, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. No problem. I was supposed to declutter these. I didn't. They're my 2 Nars limited edition palettes. I know I'm the worst. You don't have to judge me so harshly behind that camera. I see you going, you said you were getting rid of that. I did. You're right. I did. I'm not. This is the Dim Night Garden. Yes, Night Garden palette. This is the Provocateur. And I told you guys that I was going to declutter these because I was collecting them and not using them, but then I started using them. So you can be proud of me for that at least. Another great thing that I have gotten are several Nars duos. I have paid full price for a lot of these, but I have gotten a ton of them off of Mecari. I think like 5 or 6. This one, this one, this one, this one. What else? These 2. Yep, great stuff. Love getting Nars duos. I may or may not have some Nars singles on their way to me. Whatever. This was a purposeful purchase. I got several of these. I buy these from people who, you know, bought into the hype of the new MAC palettes and don't want their old ones anymore. Oh no, these are loose in here. So I have 5 of these, but I specifically got them because they're really thin. So they take up no room in my makeup bag that I take to do weddings. I have this. I'm going to show you this. What would a video from me be if I didn't get off on a tangent? So this makeup bag right here, I can do upwards of 10 clients by putting makeup just in this bag. And anyway, any singular way that I can come up with to downsize it even more, I do. That is very important. So I put all of my like Colourpop matte eyeshadows, because these are great, and I don't really use them on myself, so these are for clients. And I love that I have these palettes to do that with, because they are paper thin. Love them. And they're very sturdy. What else? Let's see. Ooh, these are great. These were great finds. Laura Mercier makes some of the best complexion products ever. I told you guys I love baked products. This is the Matte Highlight 01. Everybody and their cat has seen this, talk about it. It's a great, great product, but I did not want to pay full price for it, so I found it from somebody who got it and just didn't want it. This is a classic product that I really wish that Laura Mercier would have not discontinued, so now the only place I can find it is, you know, thrifting. This is the original Candlelight Mineral Powder. She has recently like pressed it into something like this and like come out with several different shades, but this is like the one product that I would say is actually universal, and it's because it has pigment to it. It is like a neutral golden pigment. So I do not foresee this actually looking bad on anyone of any complexion. Maybe the deepest of deep with a cool undertone, it might not be great on, but otherwise I just don't like, it looks good on everyone. So it's just sad to me that this is discontinued, because this is a fantastic product and I will forever have to thrift it. And then this is the last bit. This is it. This is the last of the last. These two. These are the Estee Lauder Victoria Beckham eyeshadows. Obviously, there were several more, but these are the ones that I wanted. I got the classic Bitter Clove, and this is just the Nude and Cobalt Blue Duo. These were the two that were sought after. And when I found them, I almost pooed myself, because the Bitter Clove specifically, people will have hit pan on this and be selling it for $90 and people buy it. That's how sought after this was. It's insane. Found it for $32 on eBay, and it is authentic, and that makes me ecstatic. Okay, that's it. That is my chronicles. That is the stuff I have thrifted. Please, please take my disclaimers at the beginning of this video seriously. I don't like to get serious. But those things were important that I said at the beginning. So there's that. And I hope you guys have a good one. I'll see you later. Bye.